my friends for giving me this great platform. My name is Ashok Chandran, and I'm here to present my startup idea, ScanBeamIT. ScanBeamIT is into building next generation warehouse management system that can improve shop floor productivity and inventory accuracy for all manufacturing companies. And this is a great place to have this demo because we are right by this place where we are going to use the product. Take a moment back and meet Mr. Ken. Ken is a shop floor employee, and in the daytime he has a lot of things to do, like trucks get pulled in the morning, and he needs to load the items from the truck and put it into bins like this. And once we have it in the bin, the products need to be moved into those bins. And when the products need to be moved to big inventory, Ken needs to come back and take the products from the bins and move it back to big inventory. And once the products are done, Ken needs to bring it back and stage. When the customer sends an order, Ken needs to stage the same product and ship it back to the customer. And in each phase, there is some kind of handshake that happens or some kind of paperwork that needs to be done. And it's all manual process, and there will be mistakes. My product will make this transaction real time. These are the sample data collection stages that Ken needs to do at any given point of time. So when he receives something from the truck, he needs to have a paper for bank slip. When he moves the item, he needs to put a transaction. When he issue the product to the bin or to turn back from the bin, he needs to do that transaction. So there are like 5 or 6 steps that he needs to do at all stages. So Ken need not worry anymore because we are going to build a next generation intelligent warehouse management system that can fully automate this process in a very simple and easy to use manner. These are the basic functions that my product supports. Like receipt function is used when the truck pulls in and the product needs to be received to the bin. And put away is the same way I explained, that is used to move from stage location to the actual bins. And I'm not going to go through the transactions. And ScanBeamIT, the main product name is ScanBeamIT, which has got lots of features. And one feature would be like, if Ken does not have this product, 3 months back he might have received a product ABC, and he doesn't know where he put that. And right now the truck is ready with the same product. If you have these scan guns, he can just take a look at the scan guns and see where he has stored them instead of going around the warehouse and finding it. And this product uses the most modern scan guns and handheld devices. And we are going to enable 2D barcodes because you can see right here the pallets are stored up to 40-50 feet longer. So if you have a 2-dimensional barcode, you can scan from the other side and get the data. And this product will be seamlessly integrated to all ERP systems, for example, SAP, Oracle, Dynamics AS, SAP, or Info ERP. And this product guarantees the rate of return on investment in a year. Inventory accuracy goes up by 99%. Productivity of the shop floor goes up by 20% or more. In a typical warehouse, what they do is they would turn off the warehouse for a week or 2 weeks and hire more people to do the inventory. With this product, you don't have to do that because the data has been collected real time. And in food industry especially, we have a lot of scrap factors. Say for example, you receive a pack of cheese or a big pallet of cheese and it's stashed all the way back to the warehouse. And the guys that goes on do not want to pull all the pallets first and see if it is there. They're not going to find that. They're going to make inventory as zero in the main system. But at the end of the year, when they pull all the pallets out and look at the real inventory, and they see the pallet, and by the time the data has been passed, so you can use the cheesing or so this product is going to use a FIFO methodology. So when you shoot a cheese to you have to find out the pallet that goes with this. so that they can minimize the scrap. And this will help planning, procurement, and forecasting departments. My minimum viable product will be ready in 3 months. I've been putting effort since 2012 to build this product. And I've been talking to 2 customers in town. One is a $50 million food industry, and one is a $100 million garage door company. I worked with the garage door company for 3 months, and I have a few colleagues who left my workplace and went to the food industry. So I talked to them about these products, and they are more than happy to take a demo on my product. And to be more successful in this product, I need to be in the channel program of ERP vendors, because this product is always going to sit on top of ERP products. So I would be the partner, and I would pay some cash to get the demo booth. The booths are where the real customers of the ERP system comes in, so I could talk to them one-on-one and demo the product, and if I can win some customer that way, it would be great. And the rest 3 are a few of the things that I'm trying to work on now. Sorry about that. Target customers are manufacturing companies within the range of $10 million to $100 million. Why I cannot afford to go below $10 million is below $10 million, those companies won't be having an ERP system. So my target customer starts with a revenue of $10 million. And primary focusing would be on food manufacturing industry, packaging industry, and DCs. And secondary target would be any manufacturing facility in a warehouse. Identified revenue scheme. So I'm going to sell my software under contemporary licensing and name, and I'm going to charge for software implementation, which lasts for a week time. And I have 2 support strategies. One is a basic support that has regular product bug fixing and things like that, and I have a premium support that is a combination of basic support plus business-specific enhancements for the end users. So we will have the sign-up code left with us, and if the customer needs any change, we will do that. And if they wanted to do any key user training on top of implementation, we will be going to the customer side and doing the key user training. SWOT analysis. I've been in this industry for 10 years. I have reviewed implementations. I have traveled across manufacturing plants in the US, so I know exactly the product work, how tough it is to sell to those people. The weakness will be technician entrepreneur, because I've been working as a technology consultant throughout my career. Never started a business, so this is going to be really challenging for me. Opportunities. It's an ever-growing warehouse management system, is an ever-growing market. 2012 global market size was $1 billion, and I'm assuming the 2030 market would be close to $1.5 billion. And right now, manufacturing companies know what's the use of warehouse management system, and their thinking methodology has moved from good to have to must have. And threats, all manufacturing companies see IT as the least place where they want to spend money, so you want to really kind of convince those people to buy your product. And the straight line economy being straight line, there are a lot of manufacturing companies that have stopped their profits, so they cannot grow anymore. So the CAO or CFO of those companies goes into each department and see where we can cut the cost to increase the profit. So if you have a warehouse management system, you could actually bring down the people who work in the warehouse and increase your profits. Pricing model. These are tentative models that I built. So for 1 to 25 users, my software will be charged at $1,750. And for any user license, it will be $1,500. And the cost of implementation will be standard cost, 5 days, 2 consultants, it will be $5,000. Basic support is going to be $5,000, and premium support will be $8,000. And as the users goes by, my cost of licensing goes down, but my cost of implementation and premium support goes high. These are the expenses for the first 3 years. Software and hardware is 4,500. Partner program is very expensive, but I would like to spend for them because that's a place where I can go meet the customers. Legal, advisory, consulting, liability insurance. Liability insurance is very expensive for me because if I want to do business with any manufacturing companies, before I sign up any kind of contract, they're going to ask me whether my company has at least $5 million of liability insurance. Because I'm going to tamper with their real estate debt and the ERP system, so they want to make sure they play safe. So in that way, my liability insurance is very high, and that figure is for 2014 figure is for $3 million, and 2015 figure is for $5 million. And Google AdWords, anybody guess the CPC for warehouse management system in Google AdWords? Stephen, can you maybe guess? $11.5. So that's, I never thought it's going to be $11.5 per click. So that itself shows how many people search in Google for warehouse management system. But I cannot spend more money. I'm trying to keep my costs as least as possible because myself and my wife will be doing all the development for the product, and we are almost 90% is done. So if I would have hired a developer to do this thing, this cost would have skyrocketed. Looking at the performa for 2014, I put the leads like if I please bring one customer that's a very small manufacturer with 5 users and no support, I would lose $12,000. And I can split it like that to 10 users, 20 users, 30 users, and 51 users. If you look at 51 users, it's not that big. If you have a manufacturing company of size $200 to $300 million, they have more than 50 people in their warehouse. And this is 2015. I split it into 30 users, 40 users, 60, 70, and 100. Since it's a C Corp, I plan my company as a C Corp, my tax is usually pretty high. In each bracket, it shows from 27 to 34 to 39. So even if I'm making more money because of the taxing, my net income is less. And when I get to 2016, if I go and ask for the target of 400 users, I might be making $250,000. Thank you.
Ashok, I like the product a lot. I guess the first immediate question that comes to mind is there no one in this space right now? I have to imagine, especially someone like Walmart who builds systems like this just for themselves. They don't even care about selling them. Is this a blue ocean?
There are tons of players in the town itself. There are a lot of players for safety, there are a lot of players for Oracle, Bond, Dynamics Edge. But 99% of, I try to make some cold calls, like I said, I try to call these people in town. What I have found out is 99% they cater to one ERP system, whether it's Bond or Informix or AX, but mine is a seamless integration to all ERP systems. And secondly, the cost factor. I work for a $500 million client, and when we decided to buy this product from 3 or 4 vendors, we had those vendors come and give us a demo with the cost was skyrocketing up to $4 million. For a company of $500 million, they were not willing to spend $4 million for the warehouse management system. And we built the whole product in-house with 2 people who worked for 2 years, and the cost was $350K. So you could just imagine, even a company of $500 million, they're not willing to spend that kind of money. And I made a call to one player in town, and for him, for 30 users, the software cost itself is $85,000. And in my margin, if you look at it, the 30 users cost will be not even half of that. Why I can do it? Because most of the development is done by me. So for the next 2 years, if I don't plan to enhance the team, Chris is our problem.
Okay. I guess my thinking when I saw your perform up there is prices seem to be
Yeah.
target market. It seemed like you should be able to make more money than that. Your product, what you're supplying, the efficiency you're going to be providing, less loss or slippage, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
that you're cutting yourself short a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you know, as far as you talk about some of the competitors out there, big businesses, lots of money, but they're, I mean, a middle ground there for you to look at. Why is C Corp?
Oh, sorry?
You said you're going to start it as a C Corp?
Right, because I don't want to take any liability, I just want to make sure we are safe. So I thought C Corp would be the best way to go for it. And why the reason I'm selling the software, I know my software is really cheap for the kind of stuff that I'm selling, because I want to make sure I get customers. Because customer preference is the key in this area. So if I can win at least 5 to 10 customers in town, and I can get a good name from that, I can go to any amount of customers where I bump up my price, still could win. So first, for the next 2 years, I want to make sure I keep the cost at the very bottom. Because with my experience, I know cost is the biggest hindrance for any manufacturing company to buy a warehouse management system.
Also, when they're looking at vendors, though, don't sell yourself too cheap, because then they're going to think
Right.
they're getting something cheap.
Right.
So create the value.
Thank you.
So from an ROI standpoint, how much efficiency will a manufacturer actually gain to get from the course?
Okay. So just with the scrap factor for a $500 million company, say for example if it's a Tyson Foods or something, I'm guessing the scrap factor is between $800,000 to $1 million, and right after this product goes live, within 1 year that will be brought down to $50,000. So you could just imagine the price saving that you're doing.
Okay. Your targets tend to 100 million, not 5 million. So are those same efficiencies for the smaller companies?
Each company is different. Say for example, I give my priority to the food industry because scrap factory is more in food industry. And I should be able to sell it more because they have the need. So I should be able to talk to those users and tell them, see, if you implement this product, you can bring this down and it's going to add more value to my stack faster.
Yeah, I would agree that the price and the cost and it's off a little bit of your numbers. I guess, are you a device company or a ERP consulting company?
No, my company would be a software development company that does mobile apps. So my software can run on ScanBeamIT or in phones that can attach back to the back-end ERP system. So those manufacturing companies must have an ERP system on the back end. And you want to ask more questions because we work in the same space.
It just became a compound sentence. So, your secret sauce seems to be seamless integration with all major ERP systems.
Yes.
Which is something that your competitors don't do.
99% of them don't do that.
And you're doing software development and your wife is doing software development.
She said she would help me. Not yet. Not yet. Trust me.
You might count the cost on that, by the way. No, and realistically, no costs for that are included in this pro forma. So you're not paying yourselves for that.
No, absolutely not.
So I assume you're keeping your full-time job.
Exactly.
And yet you're supporting all major ERP systems, something your competitors don't do. Do you feel you really know the level of work that's going to be required to do that?
Yes. I've been in ERP development for 10 years. I work in 3 ERP systems, built 3 or 4 of these in Europe and in the US, so I know exactly how it flows.
And are the two of you going to have time, in addition to your full-time jobs, to support 5 major ERP systems?
This is the thing. I said it's going to support, but still, I won't be having more than 2 or 3 customers in a year because I cannot do that. So my aim would be to reach up to this level in 2016. If it gets in 2 years before, it's fine. But at least for one of us to think of quitting the job, it has to be 250 minimum.
So I guess I would just finish by, I kind of agree with some other statements. I think that I question your pricing strategy.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't think vertical software markets are the place to set up, compete on price. And you're offering greater value at a lower price, and you're doing the labor for free, and I would revisit that assumption.
Okay.